Like that.
You're live.
All right. Yeah, I was going to say tilt it back a little bit. Sweet. Kang, I see you, dude. Neil Veray, what's up, dude? So first of all, I want to say a huge thank you, a huge hello to you guys. We're doing one of those live in-store, on-location streams. So please bear with us if we're experiencing any technical difficulties. We were kind of, I just want to make sure, first of all, you guys can hear me. So Robert Hopkins, John Potton, please give me like a thumbs up that you guys can hear me okay, that you guys are hearing the broadcast. Kat, please let me know that you guys are hearing me okay as far as hear you loud and clear. All right, excellent, man. That was one of the concerns we had. We had to ditch our camera.
Hey, we sound great.
And our microphone sound great. Awesome. That's awesome. Eric, good to see you as always in the stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow a few people to log on. We want to give some time to people to log on. Take your time, please, of course. Grab a sandwich, grab a beer, grab a glass of water or something like that. I'm going to bring on Nick, who's one of the store managers here in a moment. We'll talk to Nick about graham crackers. First and foremost, let me say that I am a huge fan of graham crackers in general. The cleanliness of the store. We're going to pan the camera around at some point or whatever and try to just give you guys a general view of the store itself. But as you can see, though, literally they have an entire wall dedicated to independent comics. And as you know, we're an indie. Obviously, we're big on indies. I'm big on the other indies themselves, Image, Top Cow, just to name a few. I'm just big on indie comics in general. So as you can see, we got an entire wall pretty much dedicated to Zenescope. I've also got another treat I'm going to show you guys in a little bit or whatever, too, about a cosplay model of ours who's actually on a cover of a book that happens to be for sale in the store, which we found actually extremely unique. So really cool. So, again, I'm going to give some people a chance to log in. We're going to take our time a little bit. Do they make s'mores? Stephen, I'm not sure if they make s'mores here in the store, but they should. Okay. I always believe in s'mores, and I'm a fan. Josh, I can see that you're Abby. Great to see you as always in the stream. I really want to say thank you to you guys for joining us for this. It looks like we're rocking and rolling. We were a little panicked, probably about like 10 minutes ago. We were thinking we were not going to make it so far. Case Noah.
About 3 minutes ago.
About 3 minutes ago, we were thinking we weren't going to make it, but we're ready to rock and roll. So without further ado, Nick, if you got time, I'll bring you over, man. I'd love to have you over. So again, we're looking to talk to, one of the managers, one of the store employees here at Graham Crackers, just again about Graham Crackers, first of all, in general. So let me introduce.
Howdy, I'm Nick. I'm the manager here at the Andersonville location. I'd say very happy to have Zenescope here today.
Oh, thank you, very kind, sir.
It kicks off the C2E2 weekend here very much.
Yeah, C2E. Are you going to get a chance to stop over the con?
Yeah, I'll be there at least on the Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Sunday is always my favorite day at the conventions. You feel like some of the people,
it's a little bit kickback.
Yeah,
kids more.
You can do some
kid
deals
friendly.
with some people.
That's true. That's true.
I don't want to take the statue back to the van. We'll take $20 off of it. So
we were just in San Diego, and I literally got like probably 5-6 people on Sunday. Like, hey, this is 20. Can I get it for 10? No, man.
Yeah, I don't want to push anybody too
right,
much. Yeah, but
right. Yeah, but no, you're right.
Everybody likes to haggle a little.
Yeah, they don't want. Yeah, well, they don't want to bring it out of there. Maybe they're shipping it like we do. Lightens the weight on the skid, that kind of thing. So, Nick, I'm getting what you're putting down.
Yeah.
So, first of all, how long have you been here at this location yourself?
So I've been working at Graham Crackers since about 2010.
Whoa!
We've only been, this location's been in existence since 2018 is when we moved into this store at the Andersonville here on Clark Street.
Yeah.
We used to be over in the more Edgewater area since about 2008. When we were there. So basically us as an entity have been around for about 15 years at this location. Graham Crackers itself been around for 40 years. So
40 years. So again, 40 years of Graham Crackers. And again, Graham Crackers has 12 locations.
We're all over the place. Like I said, we've got one in California. We got one even in Madison, and then all the rest are here in Illinois. I'm the most north store in Andersonville. We have as south as Normal, Illinois. But we're all over the place. DeKalb, Downers Grove, Naperville, Plainfield. So if you're anywhere in Illinois, especially in the northern area, you can get around to us.
So one of the things I kind of found, Casey Noah and I, when we were Ubering over here, we were lifting over here actually, So when you're driving along that shore drive, you're literally you're driving. Is that Lake? That's Lake Michigan.
Shore Drive. Yeah.
They're right. So it goes along Lake Michigan. It is one of the most scenic, beautiful areas I think I've ever been in. I'm partial to San Diego just because I've been to San Diego so many times. I've been here to C2E2 numerous times. I absolutely love that drive. Just all the hotels on the left-hand side, the beach, the boats. It is absolutely beautiful. If you've never been to Chicago, Chicago is just a first-rate city. Besides the deep dish, besides the, just the architecture, the amazingness of Chicago. Obviously, the sports teams are first and foremost what pops into my mind. Bears, Cubs, White Sox, what have you.
I'm a big Bulls fan myself.
You're a big Bulls fan. I was a Bulls fan when Jordan played. I don't know anybody who wasn't a Bulls fan when Jordan was playing.
Of course, no.
The man was unbelievable. It was just, a magic to the game. Just unbelievable. Incredible. But, so Nick, do you guys have any events, anything you want to plug, anything coming up?
So nothing super well coming up at the moment, I hate to say. We've only had a couple of signings recently. We had Daniel Warren Johnson in here a couple months ago. He's one of my favorite guys.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah. Giving you a big thumbs up. That was a big fan.
I am big Daniel Warren Johnson.
Okay.
He's such a nice guy. He's one of the nicest guys.
That's really cool.
Is
he local too?
He is
pretty
local.
Much...
Yeah, he lives. Okay. He's kind of in the area.
Okay.
So I'd see him on the regular, and like I say, nobody nicer. So
that's really
anytime
cool.
that he has some time available, we always try to get him in.
That's definitely cool.
Like I said, obviously during the COVID times, it's been a little hard.
Sure.
This or that, but we're looking forward to doing it again because even when we first opened here in 2018, we had Nick Spencer here doing a signing.
Oh wow!
Amazing Spider-Man had just started.
Yeah.
So that was another fun one as well.
Wow.
But like I said, summer's such a busy time. There's always a lot to do. So much coming out.
A lot of
from all the
conventions.
companies right now.
A lot of stuff going on.
There's always something going on at all of the stores. All the stores kind of offer a little bit something different. Some of the stores do a lot more with the gaming and everything. The Naperville store has a lot of stuff with the Magic events and things like that.
Yeah.
So if you ever check on the Graham Crackers website, we always post whenever we have an event coming up.
Yeah, can we throw that up there, like the Graham Crackers website on our link or whatever, so that way people can follow it there? Please. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's like I say, I was all mainly saying that, And like I said, every store kind of has their focus, I try to just spread around a little bit of everything,
Sure.
I like all the companies, I super love independence, so that's what I'm always trying to do.
Thank you. Thank you. Very kind.
I'm a big cover guy myself.
I am also as well.
I know sometimes, there's a lot of variants. Some companies offer a little bit too many variants sometimes.
We're probably on the heavy side.
No, I always like you guys covers too. I especially like the for Xenoscope. I like the cover C a lot of the time.
That's the pinup style, or like the Ivan Tao. Yeah, you're actually have quite a few of them.
Tao is super cool. I like him a lot.
Yeah, this is Ivan here. That's Ivan there. Or I'm sorry, that's not Ivan. I'm sorry. Yeah, really cool. That's Ivan Tao. Yeah.
Like I always
There's another Ivan
here.
here.
That's why I kind of clearly have an
I see
Ivan
what you're
Tao
controlling
fan.
here. I see what you're putting down. Here's John Royal here too.
The Royals are always cool as well. I'm glad that Royals been getting a lot of interest. I feel like in the last year or so.
Yeah, really awesome, man.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like some stores, they'll concentrate on just like the A cover or just a few covers, but I always try to get as many as I can because like I say, there's obviously a lot of places that you can go to, and not every place is going to have everything. But I do my best to have a good selection of everything that I can.
I'm loving what you're putting down here, Nick. Because so first of all, the feedback sometimes that I get from stores, which I'm not getting from you at all, which I'm absolutely in love with you right now, is when I go to a comic shop and I'm saying, "Hey, are you interested in carrying Zenoscope?" They're like, "No, it's a little bit too much, TNA, a little too much, hot covers without content, what have you." But you're the exact opposite. You're literally throwing out all of our C covers, all of our all of our pinup styles, and obviously it's doing well for you,
for sure.
Which I absolutely love to hear. I got to start calling shops again. Is what I got to start doing, and I'm gonna put them on the phone with you. Is what I'm gonna do, Nick. I'm gonna have you as my
a different customer for everything out there, So and that's what I feel like. I feel like some companies, they concentrate on just one thing. Because that's working for them, but like I said, I like to get a little bit of everything. Like I say, I'm a big cover guy.
Sure.
Dynamite has a lot of covers.
They do. Dynamite's an excellent company, excellent indie. Yep.
Like I say, I feel like there's always a lot of cross pollination in that. I've always been a Dynamite person, but this Zenoscope cover has stood out. Let me grab that as well.
Yeah.
And I think there's some other indie companies that are kind of following along what you guys kind of do.
Yeah. We're very fortunate. We really work with some of the best in the industry. Extremely fortunate in that regard. Obviously, extremely fortunate to be here at Graham Crackers, man. I want to say thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
If you have anything else you want to, something that comes to mind, please just step over and literally say, "Hey, Jay, you know what? I really want to quickly talk about blah 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 blah."
Cool.
Don't feel bashful about interrupting me. All right.
Thanks
again, man. Thank you so much, Nick. So huge thank you to Nick for joining us here. Obviously, his own store, allowing us to do so. One of the major owners or one of the higher ups is John Robinson, and John and I go back. I want to say at least. So I've been with Zenescope for 10 years. I've been selling to John through the multiple locations of Graham Crackers, either in closeout deals or things of that nature, or literally bringing variants to him at C2E2 so he can sell for us either at C2E2, maybe where we weren't unable to make a show, that kind of thing, for easily 8 to 9 of the 10 years that I've been with Zenescope. I have a fantastic relationship with John Robinson. If I'm able to at some point or whatever, I want to pan around. Just an easily navigatable store. A lot of Marvel. I'm seeing a lot of DC. I'm seeing a lot of indies, which I absolutely dig. A lot of graphic novels, a lot of toys, Funko Pops and stuff like that, and statues. So there's a little bit of everything for you here at the store. It's just an absolutely dynamite location, just an absolutely easy, navigatable store, very clean. This is, to me, again, perfect location. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to help move if you wanted to.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? No,
very delicately.
See if we can, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's got enough juice?
We hope so.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Otherwise, goodbye stream.
Yeah, we're going to kind of like walk around just a little bit. I'm having Noah actually kind of carry the camera around. So as you can see, you want to bop over here?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. So again, just really, really easily navigatable. As you can see, some of the statues. Obviously, a huge wall of DC, huge wall of Marvel. Actually, over there to the right, again, tons of graphic novels, tons of kid stuff. Extremely kid friendly. I'm seeing toys and so on and so forth. Again, a lot of games. This is the kind of comic shop I love to go to. Again, very easy navigatable, a lot of stuff to look at, a lot of stuff to do. Like Nick had mentioned or whatever, they have other locations where they have gaming. I'm not huge on gaming. I know a lot of people are big on gaming, but again, that's just been part of the comic world now for years, is the gaming aspect. Again, 12 locations, dude. Are you kidding me? 12 locations. Unbelievable. All right, let's head back over and we'll see if we can sell some books and talk a little bit about some of the new releases that we have. All right. Thank you, Noah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me make sure you're in good shape. You're in good shape. All right, we're good to go. So first of all, I wasn't able to really pay attention to a lot of the comments there, and I apologize if I'm missing some of your comments. So if you guys kind of posted something that you want me to answer, please go ahead and do so again, and I will do the best to answer any questions that you have. So first and foremost, I think that we want to talk about some new releases. So Casey, if you're ready to rock and roll, you got the Excel file, you're good to go. All right. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to literally be taking the names down right here in the stream, right here in the store for people that are buying online. I'm seeing all you guys. So Casey's going to be jotting down all the notes of who is getting what and all that jazz. So we're going to start with Grimm Spotlight Iron Maiden. So Grimm Spotlight Iron Maiden has 3 covers. I actually just read this on the plane ride over. In fact, I think actually Casey did too as well. So if you got the 3 comics, Case, go ahead and put them up. It's cover A is Igor Vitorino, and then cover B is Riviero, and then cover C is Keith Garvey. So what we're looking for here is if you're interested in new release 1, just put NR1 into the notes, okay? Just put Phil, we already talked about this some more, so don't get crazy. So again, NR1, I'm assuming that's a reference to graham crackers. So again, NR1 is the new release 1. The book can be signed. It can be signed by not only Joe, who is the writer, but also Dave, who contributed in the story. So again, all signatures are free. Just make sure you indicate whether you want to have your new release 1 signed. You can go new release 1A, which would be again cover by Igor Vitorino. The other thing I didn't talk about is the cost of the book. I'm sorry. So it's $5.99. Sorry about that. It's $5.99. The reason it's $5.99 is it's 32 pages of content. So again, this is Grimm Spotlight Iron Maiden. So one of the things I really dug about this is, first of all, our Iron Maiden character is Peyton Parks, as you're aware. She's almost like like what I would call like a Daredevil type character. She is lawyer by day, Black Knight by Knight and so forth. She is a lawyer, again, a lawyer kind of for hire, kind of a protector of, that realm or whatever. She is she to me is absolutely badass. So she runs into what we want to call our Iron Maiden, who's kind of a newer character. So this is a young girl. It's maybe, I would say, kind of a little bit confused as to what's happening to her body, kind of get a little confused to what's taking place with her. She doesn't realize that she kind of has this anger, this angst. And she's also a lawyer, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think she's a lawyer as well, is Iron Maiden. And she is actually thinking about killing one of her clients because this client is actually completely 100% guilty. And actually Black Knight has to come and almost kind of rescue him, kind of save him from Iron Maiden and so forth. And then as you can imagine, Black Knight and Iron Maiden kind of duke it out or whatever a little bit, kind of a duel kind of ensues. I don't want to give away the ending. But again, if you're interested in reading this, it is a standalone story. It's a great book to start out with. If you've never read anything by Zenescope, period, it's what we would call our Grimm Spotlight. So again, when we do a Grimm Spotlight, that is spotlighting one of our characters. Could be Robin Hood, could be Van Helsing, could be Red Agent, could be anybody, could be Belle, that type of thing. Here we are spotlighting Iron Maiden, and what we're doing is we're also bringing her a guest star appearance with Black Knight. All right. So again, if you're interested in any one of those books, cover A, cover B, cover C, they're all written by, all the other things too is they're written by this guy, Chaz Pangborn, or Pang, I'm going to miss, Pang, it is Pangburn, sorry. So Pangburn. So this, I think, is his first time writing with us is Chaz Pangburn. If you get a chance to, please look him up on Google. I know he's actually been in a couple of movies, Chaz too, and then also he's written a few things too as well, a couple of credits. I know when I sent out an email on Iron Maiden or whatever, I had included that, and I can't remember him off the top of my head, but he's done some writing, and this is his first time actually writing for Zenescope, so obviously we're extremely excited to have him. All right, so again, NR1A, B, or C, please specify which cover, and then also please specify whether you want to have it signed by Joe and Dave, who did again, storyline credit, and then again written by Pangburn. Okay, all right. So that's NR1. The next release that I want to go to is Children of Dr. Moreau. So this would be NR2. So again, we want to specify again what cover you want to get. So again, this is our Robin Hood. So it's almost like a female Green Arrow, absolutely badass character. She is initially transported into the realm of mist to basically become the hero that she's meant to be. Here in the Dr. Moreau book, she winds up hooking up with Avril. Avril is one of our witch characters from one of our earlier series called Coven. So we did a witch series where we involved Baba Yaga, we involved Avril, and someone is actually killing off, happens to be Dr. Moreau, someone is killing off some of these witches and so forth. They're actually killing off highborn characters, what we would like to call highborn characters. So this actually has Robin, and then it also has Avril in there too as well, which is really cool. So it kind of has, or excuse me, I'm sorry, it has not Avril, but Red Agent. I'm sorry. I'm misremembering. I'm remembering a graphic novel that I read a little bit earlier today too as well. So again, so a team up between Robin and then also Red Agent too as well. And again, they're basically fighting off Dr. Moreau. Dr. Moreau is creating these almost kind of like lizard people, almost kind of looking to create like a master race, but she is not only doing that with animals, she's looking to do that with humans too as well. Again, this is another perfect book. This is a starter book, another standalone story. Again, a great introduction to not only Robin Hood, who's probably one of our most popular characters, but also a great introduction to Red Agent too as well. So our version of Red Agent, she is like basically Little Red Riding Hood, but she is not only Little Red Riding Hood, she has the ability to become the wolf too as well. For us, she's almost kind of like a James Bond type character. She is, again, what I would call a highborn, where she almost has these powers, again, to be able to turn into the wolf, superhuman strength, superhuman speed, that kind of thing. Just absolutely badass. We're definitely into our strong female characters. Please go ahead through. Sorry. You're all good. So again, this is another one that is also $5.99. So again, what you want to indicate here is, did you put up the covers case? I'm sorry, I missed them.
I got it.
So
Yeah,
yep. So the first cover A would be Jeff Spokes. Cover B would be Igor Vitorino. Thank you so much. And then cover C would be Riviero. And then cover D is the Ivan Tao.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ivan Tao. I would imagine a lot of people that you guys are buying in the streams are very familiar with Ivan Tao. Ivan Tao is crushing it. Okay. When I say the word crushing it, I mean crushing it. Can I just show you some Ivan Tao? All right. Can I show you this is Ivan Tao? This is Ivan Tao. This is Ivan Tao. I am a big fan of Ivan Tao. This is Ivan Tao here. So we've seen Ivan we first met him in Philly. He came over to our booth. We were going over to him. We are completely in love with this man. Is there more Ivan up there that I'm missing? What else?
Belle, Jasmine,
the Belle. This is Ivan here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What else? Oh, this is Ivan right here too.
Jasmine.
Oh, and then also the Robin Hood Hellfire.
And right above it.
And this. Oh, that's right, the Jasmine. Jeez, oh man.
Did you get him?
How did I miss that
Yep.
cover? It's so bagging. So my fear is that Ivan is going to turn into Archerm. He's going to turn into Stanley Lau, and we're going to lose him. And I literally want to put a $10,000 deposit on Ivan so he will continue to do covers for us. We are completely in love with this man. Casey, Noah, myself, we are completely – I'm enamored with Ivan. I'm hoping to see him this weekend at C2E2. If he's at Frankie's Comics booth, I'm going over. Anyway, so again, that is new release 2. So the graphic novels I want to talk about here would be graphic novel 1. So what I'm doing for graphic novel 1 is I'm actually doing a combo deal. Am I doing the combo deal there? I'm doing Red Agent Alan Dr. Moreau. I'm doing that one, right? I'm doing this one first. Yeah. Are you down with that case? So you want to make a graphic novel 1? So graphic novel 1 is just this by itself. So we just got this in. This was actually published, Red Agent Alan Dr. Moreau. I want to say, well, see, this is showing me 2022, but I think when we actually completed the series, it was easily 3 to 4, maybe 2 to 3 years ago, that kind of thing. So this is a brand new graphic novel for us. Again, and also, too, if you want to have it signed, please specify that you want to have it signed. The writer on this is actually Studler, which is Ryan Studler. All right. So again, when I'm talking about Red Agent, I'll tell you a little bit more as I kind of touched on her a little bit with the Robin Hood Red Agent. We got kind of like a Red Agent theme going on today. So in our Red Agent Island, Dr. Moreau, this is again featuring Brittany. Brittany Waters is a Red Agent character. Again, she's almost got like a very James Bond feel to her. She is what we want to call a highborn type character. Absolutely badass. As you can see, she has a samurai sword. She's also extremely adept with a machine gun, with a pistol, what have you. She began working for Hybo Corp as a kind of almost basically like a protector of Earth. So let's say monsters were coming to Earth or whatever. She would almost be an Avenger type character. She would be a protector of Earth to protect Earth from supernatural beings and so on and so forth. So she got hired by Hybo Corp. Hybo Corp would be very much like S.H.I.E.L.D., that kind of thing. Again, so our version of Red Agent, again, she is not only Little Red Riding Hood, she is the wolf. She is what we call a highborn character, has these superpowers and so forth. She's absolutely badass. All right. So if you're interested in graphic novel 1, again, put it into the notes. Just indicate that. Again, it's $19.99. Keep in mind, I'm not really doing a discount on this because it's brand new. It's just out for us. Try and keep in mind also half of the proceeds that we're doing today are all going to my main man Nick over here with Graham Crackers, doing a fantastic job actually checking somebody out right now as we speak. So again, Red Agent Dr. Moreau. This is graphic novel number 1. If you're interested in anything that I've shown so far, which would have been Iron Maiden, that would have been NR1 and then cover A, B, or C. Then we had NR2, which was the Robin Hood Children of Dr. Moreau. That could be A, B, C, or D. And then right now we're doing a graphic novel number 1. Try and keep in mind the prices on these are $5.99 for the new releases, both of them, all 7 covers. And then this one would be $19.99. All right. It's basically a collection of the first, I want to say it's first 6 or first 5 issues of Red Agent Dr. Moreau. And this one actually, the story is by Joe, by Ralph, by Brian Studler. Did I call him Ryan? I think I called him Ryan. I meant to say Brian. I apologize. but written by Brian, but story by Brian, Dave, Ralph, and Joe too as well. And obviously we can have it signed by Joe and Dave. All right. So again, this is where she teams up with Avril. So in teaming up with Avril in this book or whatever, she is basically, again, hunting down Dr. Moreau, who, again, is kind of almost like looking to create a master race of lizard people, that kind of thing or whatever, basically just to terrorize the world. She's got a couple screws loose. Is what I'm going to go with. All right. So the other combo deal that I want to do is 2 graphic novels in one. So I'm actually doing 2 graphic novels in one for $20. Okay. And that is Code Red and Red Agent. So this is where the story begins. If you want to start with where the story begins, all right, is Code Red. And this is where I mentioned she joins up with Hybo Corp. Again, almost like a, like Avengers joining up with S.H.I.E.L.D. And then there's Red Agent, which would be basically a second volume in that series. Okay. And this is where she, once again, teams up with Avril. This time she is, they're looking to take down the Circle. And the Circle is like a rogue organization. She gets away from Hybo Corp, joins up with a different group. And she is basically fighting what I want to call actually one of these absolutely badass villains. I got to see if I can show my boy Alpha. Alpha is just absolutely badass. Let me see if I can show Alpha. Is freaking badass. One of these really, really cool characters. There's Alpha right there. All right, so that's Alpha right there, fighting with Brittany, who is Red Agent, and then also with Avril too as well. Basically the Circle is hunting down these highborn characters and so forth, looking to eliminate them from Earth. They don't feel like highborn characters should exist. And there is Alpha once again. Just absolutely badass. Okay. All right. So again, those I'm actually doing both for $20. So they are basically you're getting 2 graphic novels at $10 a piece. If you buy these in a comic shop, they're $16. All right. So they're regularly $15.99. I'm doing them 2 for $20, and you're getting both. So just put graphic novel deal number 2 or GN2, and both of these would be signed by just Joe. This was before Dave was editing. This was before Dave was writing with us. Again, Code Red probably taking me back, I want to say to 2014, and then Red Agent probably going, I want to say 2016. Yep, 2016. There you go. All right. So again, this I'm doing a 2 for deal. Just put graphic novel 2, and you're getting them both for $20. All right. Try and keep in mind both of the or half of the proceeds going to my main man Nick here at Graham Crackers. All right. So let's rock and roll on those. So without further ado, let's get to the stuff you guys want to get to. All right. Don't get crazy out there. I want you guys to settle down. I want you to slow your roll. In case I want you to stop grinning. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about my girl first. We got a half hour. We got so much time. So when we came in here, okay, we were immediately taken aback by, so we had this young lady working for us in San Diego. Her name is Rachie, okay? She's a cosplayer. And to say we're in love with Rachie is not doing it justice, okay? Rachie's an absolutely fantastic cosplayer. Do we have like a link for Rachie? Do we have a something? Do we could show like an Instagram or something? All right. So first of all, Rachie's going to be with us at Emerald City. If you can get to Emerald City, this would be a can't miss. Okay. Are you ready? Are you sitting down? Or are you ready? Okay. There it is right there. There's the IG. There's Rachie right there. All right. Faces by Rachie. Here is the young lady herself. I can't believe I'm holding up another person's book, but I'm promoting Rachie. Okay. Do you know why I'm a fan of Rachie? I mean, there's a general vicinity. There's an area. There's a thing. There's a Steven. If you're going to make it to Emerald City, you're going to meet Rachie and you're going to go through the roof. You're going to go Gaia. Okay. Enough said. Okay. Let's move on. Big fan of Rachie. So Rachie's a cosplayer for us. She'll be scanning badges for us at Emerald City. This weekend, we're going to have Rebecca at our booth. Everybody knows Rebecca through, she was out in the Vegas VIP event with us. She was also in San Diego with us just 2 weeks ago. we're huge fans of Rebecca too as well. Big fans of Rachie, as you can imagine. All right, let's move on. Are we ready to rock, Case? Are we ready to go? Did you get all your graphic novel stuff down and all your she was Karis in San Diego. Yes, exactly. She rocked out Karis. I believe she rocked out quite a few cosplays.
Cindy.
She did Cindy. She did everything was spectacular. Everything was all good. Just
Callie.
Oh, that's right. She did Callie. Smitten. Okay, let's move on. All right, so we're gonna go to our exclusives. I want to get there or whatever because I know you guys are kind of chomping at the bit. Team Karis, yes, for you, Gary. All right, we're gonna go to the first one, and the first one, the code that we're looking for is Dolphin. This is Casey's favorite animal. We're gonna looking for Dolphin. So I'm looking to do again 20 of these bad boys at $10 a piece. The cover's by Ian McDonald. It is a 500 print run. The book itself is Grim Spotlight Iron Maiden. So we actually featured that book here in the stream. So this would be an ideal collectible as well as readable for $10. This is Steel of Steels. Steel. Okay. Normally we do our 500 print runs for anywhere from $10 to $15. Here we are looking for Dolphin is the code. Aaron, good to see you as always in the stream. Phil, my main man, Phil Zill, good to see you as always. Phil, I don't have any bells, dude. I can't do any bells. Gary Russell, Larry, glad you made it too as well. Brian, thank you so much for joining us as well. Colorado Carol. I don't know that handle, but I love it.
That's Carol.
That's Carol Nadeo? Get out of here. I thought Carol was Carol Nadeo, period. So again, put Dolphin into the notes. Case, I need you to focus on the task at hand, dude. All right, you're getting 20 names. If you want to go a few past 20, I'm okay with that. Let's try and keep it around 20 though. All right, Joe's gonna stab me. All right, Gary Theobald, my main man over in the UK, across the pond. Again, so what we're looking for is Dolphin is the code. Again, $10. Again, a cover by Ian McDonald. Nick's a big fan. I'm a big fan of the C covers that we do. This is C cover to the nth degree, Ian McDonald. What? Ghost, you know what I'm talking about, brother. All right, big fan of Ian McDonald. Big fan. So again, this is a 500 print run. The book itself is Grim Spotlight. It's Iron Maiden. I'm going to give Casey some time to go ahead and write these names down.
Do we need to explain why it's called Dolphin?
I feel like we need to explain why it's Dolphin. So not only when we were driving along Michigan, I want you to focus on task at hand.
I
Yes.
know, this is what's so
All
hard
right?
about this.
No, you
I
need
can't
to focus.
defend myself.
Yes, I want you to focus on task at hand. Yes, please, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say this is the perfect opportunity to talk about Dolphins because Casey is busy focusing on the task at hand, making
Right.
sure
Thank you.
everybody gets
Yes.
the
Thank you,
orders.
sir.
Right. So I'm just using this as an opportunity to explain what happened here. So we're in San Diego Comic-Con.
Please.
We're driving to Mission Beach.
Yes, Mission Beach. Yes,
Mission
sir.
Beach.
Yes, sir.
And we pass this roller coaster, and Casey just gets this look in her eye,
Lights up like a Christmas tree.
like a Christmas tree.
Yep.
And she grabs my shoulder and she says, "Let's go kill some dolphins."
Oh my god.
She literally says
Stop.
that ride over there, they're greasing the wheels.
They're greasing the wheels with dolphin blood,
Oil,
what
whatever
have
it
you,
is.
and whatever
Yeah.
liquids
Getting
dolphins
caught in
can
the nets.
provide. Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Getting caught in that. And Casey's like, let's go.
Well, that's at the same time, that's when Casey explained to us that those plastic rings that keep like soda cans and bottles together,
Yes, sir.
she intentionally doesn't cut those.
Ah!
So she throws those in the trash. And I've seen her kind of like, when she looks
Oh,
around.
are you talking about like the rings?
Yeah,
They kill
yeah.
the turtles too.
Exactly. That's what I just
Wow.
don't think any.
Jesus, this young lady.
I apologize on behalf of my coworker.
It's off. It is off.
You know what you should
Good work.
apologize for? Putting me to work and then spreading a smear campaign.
Please, can you focus?
Can you
I'm
please
sorry,
focus on the
folks.
names?
Can
I
you just
mean,
pay
We're
attention.
trying to focus on
Alright.
Ghost and
You got a
Josh
lot of names
and
here.
Gary.
you know what?
Do you have the 20 names?
I have
Have you written-
23 names.
You have 23 names.
23.
Okay, so let's.
Oh,
Would you like to come up and defend yourself? Would you like to do that? Would you like to? Would you like to? I'm going to give you an
No
opportunity.
aquatic mammal is safe. Terror
I'm
of the
giving
sea
you an
and
opportunity to defend
land.
yourself right now. Would you like to? It's up to you. You don't have to.
What's that over the horizon? It's Casey Brennan.
No, you go put the names in the comments, okay? Oh my gosh, it looks so bad.
Go ahead.
But no, I just really did want to ride the roller coaster, but then I realized it was SeaWorld, and I was like, I drive to the beach just to dump my own plastics, and that's all.
Yes, Phil. Yes. So go ahead. Focus on the task. Once again, you're not focusing on the task at hand.
So
Defending.
So
The smear campaign.
we went to the beach, and I was like, wow, I want to ride this roller coaster. And then I realized it was SeaWorld, and I was like, I've heard,
Let's go some Dolphins.
SeaWorld. So then I was like, I don't want to ride the roller coaster, but it already got out of hand. Oh my God, Carol, no. Oh, and now it's become this big joke, and oh my gosh.
Carol literally met Casey, and I think when she was at the booth, Casey was wearing a shirt that said, "I kill Dolphins too," something like that. And Carol was kind enough to say, "Casey, I really think that shirt's kind of inappropriate, but here are some hats. Here are some things that you guys can have for the crew back at the ranch." Carol, thanks so much again for your kind gifts. All right, so now that we've totally smeared, let's move on to another one of Casey's favorite things. In fact, she's going to be paying me an ice cream cake with it. Is complaint. So complaint is what we're looking for on book number 2. Complaint. All right. So I need you to spell out complaint. All right. And for $20, you're getting this bad boy. This is a Paul Green special. We haven't had Paul Green doing. Actually, you know what? I don't really need to show the book. That's absolutely fantastic right there. So the reason why this one is 20 versus the first one was 10 is this is a $2.99 print run. Obviously, a different cover too as well. It is once again featuring Iron Maiden. It is Grim Spotlight Iron Maiden. Please put complaint. That's good enough by me, Gary. What you have right there. That'll get it done. Harlan, again, thank you so much, man, for joining us out in San Diego, dude. That was really, really kind of you to stop by the booth. So we are looking for complaint. And again, I kind of alluded to it before. Jay and the office are getting an ice cream cake on the Dolphin Killer herself.
Thanks, Casey.
This young lady right here. So we want to say thank you to this young lady who's going to be bringing it in. I want to say that go ahead, please. Do you have something else?
I just want to say a big thank you to Casey Brennan for providing the whole office with ice cream cake. Keep up the good work.
Keep up the complaining. All right. So just absolutely fantastic work. Sorry.
The squeaky wheel gets the dolphin grease.
There it is right there. There you have it right there. Noah bopping on, Casey bopping on. I feel like this is the best store event we've done, even though we had a fabulous time in Vegas. At Phantomverse, which was really, really cool. We literally had like 15, 20 VIPs. A lot of you guys are actually in the stream that are joining us. We're out there too as well. Kang was out there.
Dover.
All right, we're good. Sorry about that. So it looks like we lost you guys for a little bit. Sorry about that. We just kind of had a little technical difficulty. I think we lost the Wi-Fi for a second there, but we're right back and rocking. So if you guys are good to go, it looks like I got about 50 people on the stream, so it looks like we're good to go. If you guys can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up. Welcome back, Kang. It's good to see you, my friend, as always. So we did the first 2 books. Case, are you ready or you need a couple more seconds?
Noah's going to pop them into the comments.
Okay, cool. October, you're good to go. Thank you so much. Yep, Matt, sorry about that. We just kind of had a little we had an oopsie is what we had. We literally oopsie, dude. We oopsie. Like, there was a bona fide oopsie going on right there. All right. So we're going to be talking about the next variant in a second. Give me a second as soon as you guys are ready to rock and roll. Let me know. So also too, so that's what I was talking about. I was thinking about talking about our VIP event in Philly. Is where I kind of left off. So our VIP event in Philly, we're going to have not only Ali Garza, Elias Chadzutis, and Keith Garvey as are concerned, but we're going to have an entire team of writers. We're going to have Ralph Tedesco, Joe Bruscia, Dave Franchini, David Wall, Pat Shand also joining us, which is going to be absolutely fabulous.
Michael Jordan said they posted to get more dolphin murder.
Wow.
Probably.
Wow. The good thing is, Michael, so we were talking about this. We were driving along Lake Michigan. So there's no dolphins in the lakes, which is probably a good thing. Like there's no dolphins in there because obviously it's fresh water. It was Lake Michigan. So I don't know if Casey was kind of sad over the fact that it was fresh water. So where's VIP Philly? Are you joking with me, Lance? First of all, Lance is saying Philly. Where it's at. All right, I'm sorry. I misread that. I misread it. So Lance, I know, is going to be joining us. I know Jeff Briggs is going to be joining us. I know a lot of the people that are joining us from Philly. I hear you. I hear you, John. I want you to know Casey's crying right now. She's very sad over the smear campaign. The dolphin killer herself is very upset with the fact that she has to deal with on the social media.
My picture of me and the dolphins that I got
killed?
That I swear with, that I got to pet and kiss, and it was wonderful.
You kissed a dolphin?
Yeah, we went.
And then did you stab him? Oh. Casey,
I'm loving this.
There are freshwater dolphins. Carol, you know what? What we're going to try and do is we're going to try to stay away from the beach. We're going to try and stay away from Lake Michigan is what we're going to try and do.
Oh, my God. These are great.
Casey, stay away from me. I'm a freshwater dolphin. All right. So it looks like we're ready to rock on. If you guys are ready for the next book, I think we're ready. We've had enough fun with Casey. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's go to the third one. The book is Hi-Chew is the code that I'm looking for. Hi-Chew, you're going to need to look up the spelling. H-I-Chew. Hi-Chew, which is a candy. All right. So this is the book right here. It is, I don't know why it says complaint in there too. You might want to wipe that out. Oh. So again, it's just Hi-Chew. Hi-Chew is what we're looking for. And again, Hi-Chew will be the code. We're only doing 10 of these bad boys. It is $40. This is the lace version of what we're talking about right here that I'm holding. So again, I'm looking for Hi-Chew. I'm not looking for complaint. Hopefully you guys got that. We'll take down about 10, maybe 12 names or so forth. Again, I'm looking for Hi-Chew is the code. Again, this is the lace version. One of the reasons why this is $40 is it's a $199 print run. There's only 199 made of it. Try and keep in mind when we're only green apples. You know what, Neil? You and I, right there. This is why you and I got along so well in San Diego. I'm a huge sour apple fan. Case happens to be a big fan of the peach sour, like the peach rings. What I usually do is when I go to the candy store, I take a picture of the peach rings for Casey, a picture of them, and then I bring the sour apple rings in because they're so much better. I like some cola bottles too. I don't know if you're a fan of cola bottles, but I love sour apple, dude. Big fan. All right. So again, I'm looking for Hi-Chew, the Coast Guard. Wow. I feel like you're wanted by the law right now, Case. I feel like this is all going bad for you right now. Like literally, like it's like a Casey's that bad story. Like a bad reality for long. There's so much good stuff going on right now. I can't read it. I'm giggling too much. Are any Michael? I know there are not any cons so far. Oh wait, I don't know. You know what? I think we are doing Baltimore, right? We're doing Baltimore end of September. I think we are thinking about going from right now. From what I know Casey and Noah are going to be going. I am thinking about actually joining the two of them. It's only a jot down 95. I guess it's going to depend on who the Eagles are playing that weekend. It's definitely what it's going to take. Good.
Hard 10 on this?
No, let's do like 12. All right, let's do that. So that way we can get at least a few more names in there. And Neil, thank you so much for agreeing with me. Green apple is the best flavor. Gummy sharks. Don, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you on some gummy sharks, dude. So what we were doing was we were messing with Casey on the Dolphins. Kiera actually brought in a bag of gummy sharks, and we were saying, like, Casey, don't eat me. Don't eat my gummy shark, gummy dolphin. Don't kill me. That's what we were doing. Eric, actually, you did meet Casey. So Eric, you were at Phoenix, right? Wasn't Eric at Phoenix with us? Yeah, Eric. So actually, you did meet Casey. She was at the booth with us
for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, for a whole whopping 2 seconds. We took a picture together, though. Eric, I think that was actually your wife that took a picture of all of us in the booth. That was myself, Casey, and Noah that were rocking out Phoenix. And Eric, again, just awesome to meet you, man. These conventions have really given us a chance to meet a lot of our VIPs, a lot of our fans, a lot of our friends, a lot of our family is probably a much better word for it. It's given us a chance to hang out with Carol today. I'm in love with Carol. Carol's a sweetheart. Carol, I can't thank you enough for being a customer of ours. It's given us a chance going out to Vegas to meet Phil Zill, to meet Larry, to meet the Kang to get my cell phone and stalk me in San Diego. I mean, it's just given us a chance to really have a great time with you guys, and you guys are considered a family for us. And thank you. Thank you for everything that you guys do for us. All right, so let's rock on to the last one. So last one, we're going to go a Chicago favorite, which is deep dish, baby. Deep dish. All right. So deep dish is $75. All right. The reason being is a 99 print run. All right. I'm looking for deep dish, a Chicago favorite. You can see right here the little circles that a young lady put on these bad boys. And this is because, first of all, Jay's getting good with them. All right. But as you can see, I'm beat. All right. So I'm beat. So I'm just going to put it down. I'm going to put it down is what I'm going to do. All right. And again, this is Grim Spotlight Iron Maidens, the book. Yum, I think we're sold out, dude. Don't get crazy. We're only doing like 5 or 7 of these things. All right. Let's keep it to a hard 7. I'm trying to.
7.
Yeah. Let's do a hard 7, dude. It's 5. It's supposed to be 5. All right. I'm going to go 7. 7, man. 7. Can't do anything in 6 minutes. Can't get your heart going like a mouse on a wheel with the cheese. All right. Cheese. Didn't we put you in a dumpster? Yeah, I got out. All right, so that is the 4 variants. The other thing I don't want to talk about is the print too as well. So see if you can. I'm going to give Casey a little bit of time on that. So again, VIP Philly. Again, all those writers I mentioned: Joe, Ralph, Dave Franchini, Dave Wall, entire crew, as in Casey, Noah, myself. I've learned that Ashley is going to be joining us. Ashley is in our graphic design department. Ashley is an absolute sweetheart. You VIPs are going to absolutely dig meeting Ashley. Kiera is going to be joining us too as well. You guys have seen Kiera a little bit in the streams. Maybe she's bopped on a little bit here and there. Going to give you guys a chance to meet Kiera too as well. We just have an absolutely fantastic crew. Just an absolutely delightful crew. Just I got an amazing team behind me. I don't even know how to say it. We're going to have such a great time in Philly. You guys got to join us for the Philly VIP event. It is going to be off the chain. And yes, there's going to be no Dolphins allowed in Philly. Probably because the water is extremely murky, extremely dark. We have the Delaware close to us. And there's definitely no Dolphins, no freshwater dolphins in the Delaware. In fact, I'd be kind of surprised if there's actually fish in the Delaware. It's kind of murky. All right. I hear you. Die better breather. Gary, I'm doing my best on that. You guys know how to reach Di. You shoot her an email at VCons, dude. You shoot Di an email at VCons and say, Di, hashtag need you at the VIP event, Philly. Okay. All right. So that is the 4 books. Let's move on to the print. So the print is going to be this bad boy right here. Let me see if I can grab one of these. Case. Sorry about that. All right. So the print, try and keep in mind the print's 11x17. It is just $20 for this print. All right. Just 20. Okay, the print is going to have the Graham Crackers logo. Oh, you guys got it, even with the image with the Graham Crackers logo on there. But bam, I was going to say, let's zoom in on the logo. Whoops.
Wrong logo.
There it is right there. Bam. Graham Crackers. There it is right there, dude. Graham Crackers. What? All right, this is their print, dude. Okay, so again, $10, or excuse me, $20. I'm sorry, and then it's a limited 25 print. There's only one print that we're using right here is an 11 by 17. This is the full print right here. As you can kind of see, it's actually almost kind of matching up exactly to the image that you see there. It is Paul Green is the cover artist, and this is our silver level. We didn't want to go with the topless. We wanted to kind of keep it a little bit more PG for the store in case they wanted to buy some of these bad boys off of me. They're certainly more than welcome to do. And then, wow, there's just comments still going on. It's kind of so. So, Case, I would say take as many as you can of the print down. What I had done before was I was thinking we were only going to do 18 of them, but take them all down. You know what I mean? Because we can always bring these back if we have to. I tell you what, give me a number on the print number 1 when we're done, and that way I can make sure that we have enough for the customers that are in the stream. All right. So again, the print is just $20. It's an 11 by 17. Again, it's a cover by Paul Green. This is just a print. Try and keep in mind this is just a print. It's not a book. Okay. Lance is so speechless he put in a blank something.
That's a big book.
All right. So there it is right there. All right. So again, 11 by 17, as you can tell. So here, this would be a normal size comic. All right. Next to, there you go, right there. So you can see the print is absolutely big and badass. What? Holy guacamole. Big fan. Big fan. All right. So again, covered by Paul Green. Again, it has the Graham Crackers logo on there, which is absolutely badass. I'm digging this Graham Crackers logo. Digging it. Graham Crackers comic books. Big fan. All right. And again, what? Big fan. Paul Green.
Love it.
All right. So put into the notes. If you're ready to rock on, I'll go. If you're not, I'll talk about a couple of things we need to plug.
I think we're good.
All right. So we're good to go. So that was the print. So the last thing I want to cover is the pack. So try and keep in mind, if you're going to buy the pack is $250. So it's $250. I'm going to give you 3 topless covers, 3 classics, 3 Sun Kamanakis, 3 absolutely banging covers. I'm dropping pens. You are getting these 3 covers right there. As you can see, once again, Circle and Jealousy. Those are the first things that are popping into my mind when I see these. Right, I'm seeing Jealousy. I'm seeing Jealousy over Jay's sticker work. I'm seeing Circles right here. What, you got something, or you just walking around over there? So I'm seeing Sun Kamanaki with some absolutely fantastic covers right here. The special pack is $250. Sam, I can thank you right there for grabbing this bad boy. Literally, you're getting all 3 of those covers. Gary, we got you covered for the pack too as well. And again, all Sun Kamanaki, all movie nights. I think one of these bad boys was Lost Boys. Another was Big Trouble in Little China. And then the last one is I Need Help on that one. Right? The circles are real and they are spectacular. Chris, that's good work out of you, sir. So again, you're getting all 3 of those. All right. Yes, I do want to show mine. Okay. Because first of all, I got this one. What? Z rated. Wait. Hold on. Z rated. Z, R, and then AT. So you know what I had to do here is some of these ladies are a little bit more well endowed than others. So what I did was I took the T, and when I had a side something, I took the T and I used it for thin because the T is actually a thinner letter. So I feel like this is skill, not only good but skill.
This takes brain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is not just this is not just haphazard stickering right here. Haphazard, another great word.
Did you say mine?
I feel like no. What I'm saying is this is some tremendous sticker work, right? Bill and Ted. Yes, Bill and Ted. Thank you, sir. So again, and this one, I didn't do too well, but I thinned them out as best I could.
You said Bill and Ted.
Yep, little Bill and Ted.
It's not Bill and Ted.
This is not Bill and Ted, dude. What is it?
Night of the Comet.
That's Night of the Comet, dude. Ghost. Get on the pack. All right, dude. Larry, you're in for the pack too as well. So that makes 3. Somebody else wants to grab it, you're more than welcome to. And then this is the Big Trouble in Little China. I think I went crazy with this one because Sun went a little crazy too as well.
She did.
Yeah, they're large and they're in charge. So again, you're getting the special pack. You're getting all 3 of those topless covers again for $250. We sell them for $100 a piece. We're letting back 3 or 4 of these packs go for just $250. So that's going to conclude our program. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for bearing with us when we had a little bit of technical difficulties. We were a little confused ourselves or whatever, whether we were going to make it today, but I'm really happy that we did. My crew, they pulled through. They always do. Huge thank you to Casey and Noah once again for not only taking down the names, but setting me up with the iPad, setting me up with the computer and so forth. I know we had the camera kind of go haywire on us, the microphone not working. But once again, you guys have. I love you guys. All right, dude. You guys are the best.
Aww.
So again, thank you guys so much for joining us in the stream. So a couple last things that I want to mention. Coffee with these two fantastic kids.
Hey.
Coffee with Casey and Noah, that is usually on Mondays. I believe it is not going to be this coming Monday. This coming Monday will be on the way back to from C2E2. So I'm assuming you guys are going to do it on Tuesday, maybe?
Yeah.
So normally every Monday, I like joining those guys when they do the Coffee with Casey. No, it's always a fantastic time. They talk about some of our graphic novels. They talk about new things that are coming up with Zenoscope.
Yeah.
There it is right there.
I don't know. That font's a little wide.
So there's a little, yeah. So they're doing some Evil Heroes. Evil Heroes, absolutely fantastic graphic novel written by Joe. The Neverland might be one of my favorites all time that we've done. Little Mermaid, another one that's absolutely fantastic. Robin Hood 1, it happens to be the second volume in that series of Robin Hood. I'm sure they'll talk a little bit more about Origin. It goes to Origin, then Wanted, then Legend. When the story was originally written for Robin Hood, it was meant to be a trilogy. Obviously, it did so well from there. We said, Pat, we're going to chain you to a table, and you're going to need to write a lot more. And then we've gone on and on and on with the Robin Hood. We did Robin Hood Ongoing, Robin Hood I Love New York, Robin Hood Outlaw, Robin Hood Vigilante, and so forth. So again, Coffee with Casey Noah, that's usually on Mondays. This coming week coming up, it'll be on Tuesday this coming week. So normally at 1 o'clock, and then we also do NCW. So NCW is where Amber usually talks about our new releases. That's usually at 3 o'clock on Wednesdays. Amber sometimes will have writers on. She'll have special guests and so forth. Always enjoy the banter, usually sometimes between Ralph and Amber, sometimes between Joe and Amber, Dave Franchini and Amber, David Wall and Amber, and so on and so forth. She's had on Jenna Lynn Wright in the past too before. A number of our artists. She's done an absolutely fantastic job with NCW. So huge kudos to Amber for doing that. We also do movie nights. Our movie nights are normally towards the end of the month. This month, I'm not really sure what we're featuring. I could probably find it.
Pirates.
You got it right there? So we're doing Pirates of the Caribbean. That'll be Wednesday, August 24th. All right, that is our entire crew. That is Brian O'Halloran. That is Noah. Also with Ralph, with Sun Kamanaki, with Marilyn Gigliotti. Am I leaving out anybody? Crystal Starr too as well. This is where
sometimes Pat Chan.
Yeah, sometimes Pat too as well. This is where our entire crew would literally rate movies. We just did Aliens, which is one of my favorites. An absolutely fantastic movie by James Cameron. Some people kind of fell asleep during it. They were dreaming of killing dolphins. So, but Aliens is not a one. Okay, dude. You know what's a one? Mean Girls.
Take that back.
I will not. Okay, right? When
when
Clueless and Old School are so much better, like college, high school movies, whatever it is. What's another one? What's the one with where we were singing? Superbad.
I do love Superbad.
Dude, Superbad's so much better. It blows it out of the water.
Breakfast Club.
But Jay,
Breakfast Club.
That is the best female comedy.
It's the best female comedy.
High school female comedy.
I would say Breakfast Club actually is, dude. The girls in that are fantastic. You're getting Ali Sheedy. You're getting, what's her name, who was in far too many movies in the 80s. What is her name? You know what I'm talking about? She's really pale with the red hair. You know what I'm talking about? What is her name?
Oh, yeah, 16 Candles.
Molly Ringwald. You get Molly Ringwald at her best is Breakfast Club. I'm going to say Breakfast Club was more about the ladies than it was about the guys. It was fantastic. It was actually just really good combo movie. So if you want to see Mean Girls and you want to see a one, go see Mean Girls. All right. So again, that is movie night. And again, movie night's the 24th of this month. We're doing movie night. We're also going to be doing a stream this month. We're going to be rocking out. When's the stream? The stream is
the back to school stream.
Yeah, the back to school stream. There it is right there. But bam. So we're doing August 23rd and 24th. Those are the times. I'm sure we're going to do some fun games. Maybe we'll have an artist on. Maybe we'll have a writer. Maybe we'll have both. We're going to have some really cool stuff. We'll have some new variants for you guys too as well.
It looks like the times are switched from what we normally do. So
Tuesday's
the day.
Yeah, see if you can. I'll tell you what. See if you can check back with us as far as social media.
Yeah.
So when's movie night for the Zenoscope animated film? You know what, Matt? That's a good question. Not sure when we're doing that. I don't know if we're actually technically allowed to show the animated short that we did because it's owned by not only us, but it's also owned by John Schnepp Productions, Titmouse too, as well. It's owned by multiple companies and so forth. So we would have to get permission from them to do almost kind of a movie night on that. So again, Philly VIP event. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about movie night. Don't forget about Coffee with Casey and Noah, NCW with Amber, and I think that's it, man. I don't know if Joe Deep Dish is going, sir. Don't get crazy over there. All right. I think that's it. Also, I want to say a huge thank you to anybody that's joined us. We're at booth 821 this weekend. So we'll be there tomorrow, bright and early, booth 821 Zenoscope. If you guys want to come see us in Chicago, again, if you want to come to Graham Crackers, which to me is a absolutely first-class store, not only store, but stores, like multiple locations, 12 locations, dude. Outstanding store, big fan. Again, Nick, can't thank you enough. Yep, thanks so much, man. We're out. That's it, dude. Thank you, guys.